The restaurant was buzzing with the evening crowd, but the young waitress moved swiftly between the tables, balancing plates with the grace of someone used to long shifts. She stopped at a corner booth where a sharply dressed older man sat, his aura unmistakably commanding. He was Richard Sterling, a billionaire CEO whose face often appeared on business magazines. Yet tonight, he looked strangely distracted as he studied the leather-bound bill folder placed before him. Pulling out a check to pay, he paused as his eyes fell on the signature-required line. Where the restaurant had a policy of countersigning receipts with the manager's initials. His hand trembled. The signature there, neat, bold, and familiar, was one he thought he would never see again. The pen slipped from his grasp, and the crystal glass of water tipped over, shattering against the floor. The clutter drew startled looks from nearby diners. The waitress rushed over, concerned. "Are you okay, sir?" she asked politely, bending down to help clean up. But then she noticed his fixed stare at the receipt in his hand. "This signature," he muttered, his voice unsteady. "Where did this come from?" The waitress glanced and gave a small smile. "Oh, that's my dad's. He's the manager here. He signs off the slips." Richard's face went pale. Your dad. What's his name?" "Michael Turner," she replied without hesitation. "Why? Do you know him?" The billionaire's breath caught. Michael Turner wasn't just anyone. Decades ago, Michael had been Richard's best friend, his brother in all but blood. They had built their first small business together straight out of college. But when financial disaster struck, a bitter fallout tore them apart. Richard climbed his way to unimaginable wealth while Michael disappeared into quiet obscurity. For years, Richard carried the guilt of betrayal, knowing he had chosen ambition over loyalty. And now, here he was, sitting in a modest restaurant, served by the daughter of the man he once wronged. Richard's hand shook as he whispered, "Your father. He saved me once. I wouldn't be who I am without him." The waitress, confused but intrigued, leaned closer. "You mean you knew him?" Richard nodded slowly, his eyes misty. "More than knew him. He was my partner, my brother, and I let him down." The room seemed to fade around him as emotion swelled. "Please," he pleaded softly, "tell him Richard Sterling wants to see him." The young waitress froze, realizing this wasn't just any customer. A billionaire CEO, shaken to his core, was asking to reconnect with the father she had only ever known as a humble, hard-working man. In that moment, she realized their lives were about to